Are you a camera bag hag? This video might be for you. Are you looking for the perfect camera bag? It does not exist. What I have here are 10 of the best camera bags and one really crappy one. I have the Nomadic Peter McKinnon 35 liter, have the Tenbed DNA, have the Shimano Designs Explorer V2 30 liter. We have the PGY Tech 35 liter OneMo Go. We have the 25 liter Nomadic Peter McKinnon. One of my favorites is the 22 liter Ulanzi BP09. This is the really crappy one, the Vivitar Amazon Special. Perhaps my favorite bag of them all is the Wotancraft 7 liter Pilot Sling. Getting into the smaller bags now. This is a little sling that comes with the PGY Tech OneMo Go. This is the Wotancraft 3.5 liter Pilot. One of the most beautiful bags. This is the Clever Supply Co. 7 liter Sling. This is the Clever Supply Sidekick. I have a hard time believing that there are people that come to a nature park to take a walk with their kids, and in their stroller, they have freaking music playing. So we're gonna start with this one. This is the Nomadic Peter McKinnon Collab 35 liter. This is a cool bag. It's large, it's heavy, but it's a cool bag. It's built very well. I'm not gonna go into super long detail. A couple things that I like about it is how well it's built. I love the interior color. I'm gonna give you guys a quick view of the interior. Not a huge fan of the dividers that are in there, but I still think it's a cool bag. A couple things I don't like, which are not out of the ordinary for a bag this size, but as you can see, struggling with the zippers a little bit. I actually got this bag though on their refurb sale, which 200 bucks for this $400 bag. Not bad. It's got a great pass through back here. The things I don't like about this bag is one water bottle holder there, side access, you know, nobody really uses side access. I think they could have put top access in. It does have a nice expandable thing on the front, so you can carry quite a bit in there. Really, the only thing I don't like is just how difficult it is to get those zippers open. It's a cool bag. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep it. This is the PGY Tech 35 liter OneMo Go. This is my big bag that I am using right now. If I'm traveling or going anywhere or doing anything that requires a lot of gear, including this is the bag that I'm taking. It's the 35 liter that expands into 45 liter. There's nothing I don't like about this bag other than how much stuff I can put in it, because that encourages me to put as much stuff in it as I can, which sometimes isn't good, which is why I have small slings as well. Shoot, that was a mouthful. Anyways, my point is that I really like this bag. I like PGY Tech. It comes with a little sling bag that I showed in the beginning. It comes in the bag, so that's kind of a drone bag. But if you're traveling and you want to put stuff in that bag, so you don't have to carry an extra sling bag with you. One thing I really like about it, top access. It's got all sorts of pockets on the side. Just a neat bag all around, very durable. Big fan of the material and just the bag in general. This is the little sling bag that comes with the PGY Tech bag. It's got a little shoulder strap in there. It's got a little handle right here. It does expand. It goes from, I think, 7 liters to 11 liters. It's got a couple dividers in it, a couple mesh pockets. There's not much to this little bag. Pretty cool that it comes with the PGY Tech. Also have a 25 liter that expands to 35 liters. And I think I need that too, in keeping with the theme of black bags. This is the 25 liter Nomadic Peter McKinnon. And as much as I wanted to like this bag, there's a few things on here that I just can't like. Again, the zippers are tough on here, but not as tough as the large bag. My main gripe with this bag are these terrible floppy water bottle holders. Now, most bags only have one tripod or water bottle holder, so I love the fact that it has two, but they're so floppy. They're not, you know, you stick a tripod in there and it's not really, there's a lot of little excess, like extra skin or something. I don't know, like it's flabby and I don't like that. Something I do like a lot about it is it's got top access, and then it's got this tiered system. One thing I don't like about Peter McKinnon bags is that they nickel and dime you for everything. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this bag. I really wanna like it, but I don't know if I can get past the flaps. So I hope on the V2, I hope they do less magnetic and more elastic. because the bag I'm going to show you in a second is perhaps my favorite bag that I've ever had. I think it's the perfect size and I love it. I wanted to like this bag as much as I did that bag. I think these bags are very well built, but I think I'll wait for the V2 on the 25 liter Peter McKinnon because of little flabby skin flaps. I just don't like them. I don't know if you guys can see that, but when you put a tripod in there, even if you cinch it down, I just don't like it. I also don't like their straps. Just gonna get this one out of the way. This is the Vivitar. This actually came off of Amazon. I've had this bag for a long time. What I do use this bag for is I will throw my drone in it from time to time. And then I've got an actual Tenba BYOB that I didn't bring, that I've got one of my little drones in right now. That thing fits perfectly in here. And it's just a, you know, I'm not gonna throw this bag away. It's a great little drone bag. It's just, you know, it's perfect, especially for a day like today in the park. It would be really good for a little drone bag. So I'm not getting rid of this, but it's not a very good bag. All right, back to bags that I really wanted to like that I just can't like is the Shimano Designs Explorer V2 30 liter. Conceptually, this is a really cool bag. Functionally, not so much. I think if I was doing more outdoor activity, trekking, backpacking, skiing, snowboarding, and you wanted to carry all that camera gear, sure, yeah, this is an outdoor bag, but it is not very functional. One of the things I do like about it, where most bags open up like that, this bag actually opens like that. So that's pretty cool. When you're working and you flip it over, your laptop's not gonna fly out. You just don't see that enough in bags, and I think more bags need to start making their openings like that. I don't really like their storage system. I think it's a little too rigid, but again, this is an action bag. My biggest gripe with this bag is it's thin, so it's not very deep, and it doesn't stand up on its own. Cool bag if you're backpacking in Alaska, which clearly I do that all the time. It's just not the right bag for me. Also, these are not the original straps. I've got the original straps. These are actually the women's straps, but the original straps are so beefy, super comfortable. Again, if you're backpacking, hiking, I would definitely put those on. I bought this for travel, and it's not a bag that I feel comfortable traveling with. Just because it's not very functional for me doesn't mean that it's not a good bag for somebody else. It's got a lot of handles, which is really cool. Again, very cool bag. It's just not for me, and it doesn't stand up on its own. That's frustrating. So I'm selling that Shimano Designs if anybody's interested. $4,000, which is about what those bags cost. I have some people coming to the park and they're like, what is this crazy dude doing with all these bags? Now their dog is taking a crap. Camera Conspiracies has inspired me to start shooting in the park more because he just doesn't give a shit and he makes fun of people. And then he says stuff like, howdy, how you doing? A little product review shoot. Doopy 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 doo. I don't think they're gonna walk on. I think they're just gonna stand there and let their dogs take a crap, which is okay. That's what the park is for. All right, and probably my favorite bag and most used bag in this size category. This is a 22 liter bag from Ulanzi. It's the BP09 bag. Doesn't have a cool name, just BP09. Really awesome bag though. There's only one thing I don't like about this bag, and it is the little pulls on the zippers. I've actually taken some paracord and made my own little zipper pulls. Aside from that, I love everything about this bag. I think it's the perfect size backpack for daily or even travel. I've traveled with this bag a good bit. It's got Velcro for your laptop. It does fit a 16-inch laptop, although it is tight. It's got pockets here, another pocket here, great storage inside. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this backpack wears out. I'm gonna be sad because it's by far my favorite 20 to 25 liter backpack that I've ever used. I think the absolute best feature, and Ulanzi hit a home run with this, are the two elastic pockets. They're a little tight, but you can definitely fit a tripod on either side and or a water bottle. Maybe not a Nalgene, that might be a little tight, but you can definitely fit a water bottle in here. A lot of strappies. strappy's hanging off, but I like the straps. It does have side access. It does have a battery pocket. There's just nothing about this bag that I don't like aside from the zipper pulls. You got a pocket on the front, and then you got a pocket here with elastic pockets inside. Great bag. The Ulanzi BP09, definitely my top 20, 25 liter bag. Ulanzi, you see me? I see you. We're like this. A lot of people, they don't know who you are, but I know who you are. And I love you. And I love your bags. All right, that concludes the backpack section. We're gonna move on to sling bags, and we're gonna run through sling bags really quick. We're not gonna talk about every feature of every bag. I already told you that. We are gonna take a break and admire just how beautiful the park is today. I'm in front of a tree, so you can't really, who cares? Who gives a crap about that? Sling bag time. Excited about a sling bag that I have coming in the mail. It should be here next week, which is the PGY Tech 10 liter sling. I only have one sling in this size range. This is the Tenba DNA. It's a nice sling bag. It's a sling bag. It's exactly what it is. This is the Tenba 13 liter DNA, so I don't have like a 9 or 10 liter bag, so I'm pretty excited about PGY Tech sending that to me. This is a great bag. I don't know why I went with the blue. Probably should have gone with the darker color. The blue stands out. Weather resistant. It's got a rain cover. It's got great elastic pockets on the side. My problem with sling bags, once you get over 10 liters, is it encourages you to bring a lot of stuff in a sling bag, and then it gets really heavy. And I think sling bags are awesome, but if I want to be heavy, I'm gonna carry a 15 liter to 25 liter backpack, or really heavy, and I'm gonna carry a 35 to 45 liter backpack. I don't use this much anymore. If I'm carrying two bodies and maybe my 2470 and 70 to 200, just specifically to shoot sports, or this is a good bag for that. I think one of the cool features is it does have the little zipper on the top, so you don't have to do the flap. It does have quiet flaps, so if you're like a wedding photographer, that's kind of cool. But it also has that little zipper thing on top, which is cool. I'm just not much of a over 10 liter sling bag guy because I think it encourages you to carry too much crap, and then a sling bag gets heavy. Now moving on to the smaller sling bag. This is the Wotancraft 7 liter pilot sling. It's Cordura fabric. Awesome boutique company. There's only one thing I don't like about this bag is I wish they would have made the elastic pocket slightly bigger. But other than that, we'll pass through. That's one of the coolest features. I think this is just an awesome bag, awesome company. Rick with Wotancraft is awesome. Definitely check them out. This is one of the cooler bags out there, and it's just highly functional. It looks good. They've got black as well as the tan. I have the tan 3.5 liter. This is my EDC bag that I'm carrying almost every day now with my Sony. I'm right by the dog pooping station. Not the dog pooping station, but like the little where you get the bags. So every dog that is out here stops there and sniffs around it, and everybody grabs a bag. So it's kind of making me have to poop too. Those ladies didn't have dogs, so they didn't stop and poop. So moving on, before I discovered Wotancraft, this was my EDC bag. I think it is an incredible bag. I think it's an incredible company. It's not an inexpensive bag. This is the Clever Supply Co. 6 liter sling. It's beautiful. I actually bought it secondhand, but the leather accents, the fabric, I don't think this is Cordura, but it's a beautiful bag. I actually had a leather bag that this kind of reminds me of. It is reminiscent of an older bag and reminds me of when I shot film back in the early 90s. And just a cool bag. If you have not heard of Clever Supply Co., they make some really beautiful leather straps, as does Wotancraft. Really cool company. It says enjoy the carry right there, which this bag is comfortable to carry, and you feel good carrying it. If you're into bougie slings and you want a good bag to carry your stuff in, I highly suggest this bag. The strap does not come off, but you don't even mind on this bag. It doesn't have little pockets on the end, but you don't even mind on this bag. It's just a beautiful bag. I'd like to see them make maybe an 8 or 9 liter version of this so you could fit a little more gear in it. But again, this is a beautiful bag that I love carrying and just can't recommend enough. If you're into sightseeing buffalo in Montana and you carry a Leica, this is a bag I would recommend. And lastly is the Clever Supply Sidekick. This bag's actually too small for me. I picked this up because they were doing a Kickstarter. I think it's a cool company. I wanted to support them, but I'll honestly probably sell this little bag or I'll gift it to somebody. It's just a little too small for me. I don't have a camera that fits well in this, although the A6700 does fit in it with maybe a Viltrox Air Series lens or some sort of pancake lens. The strap's a little too short for me. I think this is for kind of a smaller person. Cool bag though, just not really for me, but I like the little fox on it. And it's got leather accents. It is a slightly different fabric. That concludes Tim's bag review. I'm definitely gonna sell one or two of those bags. I like bags. I hope you guys will come back one day. That's it.